I'm okay, you're okay apparently only applies when I give up what I believe in order to agree with another person's beliefs. So, if that's the case, then I'm not okay, at least according to the responses at most Third Friday events in Safety Harbor, Florida. The Northeast Church of Christ in Clearwater, Florida, where I preached for 4 years, would set up a booth to hand out Bibles and offer a Bible quiz board to test people's knowledge of God's Word. One particular evening stands out in memory because there was a distinct antagonism toward the quiz. Except for a handful, those who stopped were more interested in correcting me and our questions than in hearing what God said. When their answers differed with what they saw God said in the Bible, there was an almost universal yawn. No one said it out loud, but it was written on their faces. So what? They clearly believed their answers were correct, even when the Bible said something very different. Two even patted me on the shoulder, smiled a "you poor deluded soul" smile, and said, "We believe in the same Lord," and walked away. But at least they didn't give me the Amos treatment. When he went to Bethel to preach against Israel's degraded national worship, think walking into the Vatican and denouncing the Catholic Church, the response was quick and to the point. Shut up and go away. Oh, it was said more politely, but the message was the same. First, they twisted his words into a direct threat against King Jeroboam, Amos 7:10-11. In modern terms, he was being too aggressive. Then they told Amos to go back to Judah and prophesy there. He and his message weren't welcome in Bethel, Amos 7 verses 12 and 13. In other words, this is our safe space, and you're not allowed here. Like the folk who stopped by the booth on Third Friday, they believed their method of serving Jehovah was okay and refused to hear anything different. But Amos refused to back down or make it about himself, Amos 7 verses 14 and 15. Being okay begins and ends with God, and the only way any of us can be okay is by listening to and obeying God's word. Since the priest of Israel refused him, God's message was plain. They were going to suffer and go into exile, Amos 7 verses 16 and 17. It's never okay to reject God. None of us is okay if we refuse to serve the Lord in simple, obedient trust that does what he says. And on one level, none of us is okay since we're all sinners. But the good news is this: God is patiently waiting and calling us to come to him where we can all be okay. Will we go to him and become okay? The choice is yours. Let me know if I can help you learn how God makes us okay. Thank you for watching Morning Minutes in the Bible on An American Missionary. Until next time, this is James McClenny hoping you have a great day.